God, I hate you. I hate that shit just rolls off your head like water off a duck's back, and I sit here for hours like, should this word go here?
That's true. People who have said that exact same thing.
Hate you so much.
Yeah. Hey, they don't call me the Mad Bard for nothing. Oh, man. Oh, I like that line in there. A soothing symphony. That was glorious.
Great.
If I could just yank my own weasel for a second.
He's like, oh, I have a new one.
Oh, man.
I don't even know where that come from. I've never heard someone say petting the weasel before. I don't know why I said it.
Oh, the fact that you haven't heard, I mean, people have used that expression, but the fact that you've never heard that expression before, that just makes that so much funnier.
Oh, man.
Oh, man. Okay, someone give me something, or Mason can take one. What do you think,
Oh,
Kate?
God. Do I have to?
I only set the bar really high.
Yeah, right.
Like a fucking kangaroo.
Oh my God. Okay, so I'm gonna give Mason one.
Oh, Jesus.
Ghosts, but it has to be mundane.
Ghosts.
Okay. Some people, right, say you got this thing called a soul. So what they're thinking is your body is like a car, right? And the soul is the thing what's driving the car, and somehow they press some sort of pedal and your legs move and your arms move and your mouth chews things. And then for some reason they think that when you die, right, that you've got to listen to this closely because, to be honest, this doesn't make a lot of sense to me. But they think when you die, the car gets destroyed, right? But for some reason, the driver just carries on, just keeps on going, right? But now, because it's not trapped in the car, it can like walk through walls and shit, and it can. But it's mad. But it's mad that it doesn't have a car anymore. So like when it walks through the walls, it starts throwing things around, and it scares people. And sometimes it tries to take other people's cars, like it's playing GTA or something. And that's what they call possession.
Oh, it's the British accent for me, folks. Oh, God. It just makes the delivery so good.
Oh, my God.
I'm just glad you went with mundane rather than poetic.
Oh, man.
Because I just had to be myself for that.
Well, because so much of the time people are like, oh, well, ghosts, and then they try and describe them all poetically and stuff. And I'm like, well, has anyone ever really tried to describe them in just like clinical,
basic understanding? That analogy, that car analogy, he carried that to the end, and it was so well thought out. I fucking love that.
But I loved the cherry on top of and that's what we call possession.
Oh God, that was good. I also really adored that but they think now that they don't have the calm right, that they can like walk through walls and shit. And I was just like, well, when you say it like that.
Like they just think it's okay now because they don't have a me suit anymore.
It's going to be my life's mission to find something that Zach can't find, Zach can't make poetic.
Oh, I dare you to try. The games begin, my friend.
That will probably last
Never happen.
like your entire life.
Zach, hairdryers, go.
Oh, fuck.
Hair dryers.
A hair blower? Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Yep. All right. You fucked with the wrong guy. He's waiting for me. He's just outside and down the stairs. And
he's going to personify the fucking hairdryer. God damn it.
And I know he loves it when I do my face and my hair. The brush strokes gently. The warm breeze, the moisture wicks. We're going to a concert tonight. We're going to see Styx. And so I grab the hairdryer and blow it out so gently, like a summer breeze, wafting tunes of nature.
Fuck you.
Shut up and let me finish, bitch.
That's what he said.
Come on, gently, like a summer breeze. We're waiting. We're waiting.
Blowing gently like a summer breeze. Carrying distant melodies. And as my hair puffs up and the volume increases, I dream of a life with him in Venice on the beaches. So I make myself look a dream so he can rest soundly. Because tonight we're going to get naked and he's going to.
Zach attempting to do my suspended misdirection thing. About 3 lines from the end, I realised that's what he was doing. I was like, where's this fucking going?
Like, that's where.
Well, then, Mason, I gotta be honest, bro. You were ahead of me because I didn't come up with that until the line right before it.
That's just how my brain works. I was just sitting there thinking, so it's not going to necessarily be what we expect. So what? To be honest, though, I thought you were going to anthropomorphize the hairdryer.
No. So I was making her. I could keep going after that, but what I was doing was I was making it so that she was like relating the hairdryer as being symbolic of her love for the guy because she blows her hair and gets all prettied up for him, and so it's like symbolic of the effort she puts into their relationship.
No, yeah, that makes sense. I just thought you were going to anthropomorphize the hairdryer, which was silly of me because that's totally more my thing than yours. If that had been me, it totally would have been like, I'm waiting for him. I can hear him downstairs. I know that he'll be here soon. He loves it when I do my thing. When I blow, gently, upon his hair to remove the moisture that he's put there.
I thought you were gonna leave off the explanation of what you were blowing, so that it was the thing being a hairdryer.
That would have been fucking brilliant. The whole thing, it's just like blowing, right at the end, hairdryer. That would have been brilliant. Zach now thinks like me, but better than me.
The mad
I am irrelevant.
Masks.
No.
Many masks.
He's like, oh, this hat will be fun. Let's try this one on, shall we?
Just remember, Mason, I could never imitate you if I first had not befriended you.
And what is it they say? Imitation is the best form of flattery.
Yep.
I still couldn't imitate you, so I just don't have the strength of will.
So anyways, guys, that's sleep off.
Lauren has one. Okay, so which one of y'all want to take this?
Okay, so it says sleep poetic. Do you want to take it, Mason, or should I?
I'll try. It's not going to be anywhere near as. Oh God, why did I say that? I'd try this. So make sleep poetic. Come on, Mason, sleep. This is an easy thing. Come on, dickhead. I feel it now, just like I used to. After a long, hard day, I feel it now. The weariness of a child. Limbs that feel like they're full of lead. Eyes that just can't stay open. I want to stay awake. It's such... I'm having such an amazing day. But they just won't stay open. Inch by inch they slide down, trying to send me into the temporary abyss. I hate this. I hate it. It started off so well. Temporary abyss.
Hey, it's not bad. Keep going.
Keep going.
Trying to send me into the temporary abyss. I struggle to fighting my own body. But I just don't have the strength to beat myself.
Come on, man, keep going. You're laughing and it made me think of something. Come on, keep going. You got this.
I don't. I really don't. See, now it's just dead silence.
You just get okay. Fuck you for.
I've choked, man. I'm not giving up. I've just choked. There's a difference.
Okay, fine. I gotta say, I thought you'd hit your stride because there at the beginning, man, that was really good. It was obviously different than my voice and my flavor of doing it, but that's why I call you the bard of the common, man. Yeah, man, that was good.
Yeah. And for
it was good for a first attempt.
Not bad at all. I said for somebody who's never done improv.
Yeah.
That is something that helps me out a lot. I did 4 years of theater in high school, and I'm just naturally inclined towards this kind of thing.
I just completely derailed myself with the temporary abyss.
And you know what's funny is what was interesting about that is you were starting off with poetic language that had a flow to it, but it was still in a common tongue. So very easily accessible language, but it still flowed and had a poetic tilt to it. And then we get temporary abyss, which elevates it because that's obviously highly poetic language.
Mm-hmm.
And so we got that like amping up. And so I thought there was going to be a build in the level of language the poet was using. And unfortunately, he derailed there. But even the little bit he said after Temporary Abyss was still somewhat elevated. And so I really thought we had something going there. You should transcribe. You should transcribe that for him, and he should finish that.
Yes.
Sorry to disappoint.
You did not disappoint.
We'll get you there, buddy.
Was
A
good.
couple more weeks, you'll be fucking sounding like me.
That's what I was going to say. Give me a few weeks to settle into it, and we'll be all good.
And then we'll
I could try one more if you want to give me one more.
I mean, we're at 2 hours 8 minutes, but I'm down if you wanna if you want to take a swing at it. Okay. So mundane to poetic.
Mm-hmm.
Mundane to poetic.
I literally wrote an entire story about a nosy neighbour. How can I not turn something mundane to poetic?
So, a car coming to a stop at a stop sign.
Why did I volunteer myself for another one? Why did I do it?
Because you're brave, that's why.
I'm like Apollo Creed right now. I was all like, ain't gonna be another round. Ain't there gonna be no rematch. And now I'm like, okay, I'll have another go. Fine. Except at least Apollo Creed was probably getting fucking paid.
Are you choking, or are you just
No,
thinking?
no. I'm just thinking.
Okay, let me know when you're done, and after you tackle this, we're going to wrap it up.
Yeah.
Oh man, this has been a good show. We're gonna add, just so anyone who watches the full playthrough knows, we're going to clip all these segments, and they'll be up on Adventurous Publications on YouTube, as well as the full episode. So definitely go check us out on YouTube if you are present over there.
Why do I do this? It's happened before, and I swore to myself that it never would again. But of course, I have no willpower. And so it does. I'm driving along, hand gripping the wheel, window down, wind rolling through my hair. And then the phone rings. And of course, I pick it up. Because why wouldn't I? I'm only behind the wheel of something that could be potentially a lethal weapon. But that's never mattered to me before, so why would it matter now? Who is it? I look down, check the screen. It's nobody important, but fuck it. I want to pick up anyway, because I'm bored, and as I've said before, I have no willpower. So I have a conversation that I'm not going to bore you with the details of, because it was frankly mind-numbingly boring. But when I look, I see it. And I only see it just in time. Because there's about 20 feet between me and it. And I don't know what I'm going to do. Because I don't know if I have time. I don't know if I don't know if I could possibly have time. But I slam my foot on the brake anyway to try. Because when I see that red stop sign, I just have to try. And that's it.
Good. Pretty good. I can't help but feel like you made that about me crashing my car the other day.
No, certainly not. I swear to God, I didn't do that on purpose.
But I did kind of set you up for that.
Oh man. He's like, I swear to God, Zach.
I swear to God, Zach, how many cars is that now, you stupid little bastard?
Do you know how hard that was to stay on the rails? Because about halfway through that, I was like, no, this is a PSA right now, Mason.
I think I had that thought. I was like, oh, he stumbled. Is he gonna?
He's coming back.
I was like, Jesus, I'm like Mike Ross right now. I'm not getting on my soapbox.
Good old little Mikey Ross.
Oh.
He'll learn how to language someday.
Right. He can stop using ghostwriters who don't language.
And not lecture the audience.
Right, exactly.
Oh, God.
Hmm.
So anyways, folks, this has been a fun little impromptu improv segment that we call.
How would you describe that?
Fuck. It's been a good stream. We're going to hit comments up really quick.
Yeah.
When is the show ever serious?
Yeah.
You'll only get better if you keep trying. Yep.
Yep.
And Mason is going to keep trying, and he is going to improve. I believe in him.
Wow, that was so sincere.
Oh man! So y'all gotta hit me. Y'all gotta hit me with some poetic to mundane next week, because I didn't even get to do Mason's favorite character. I do.
I know. There's no Mr. Mundane.
Right.
Caitlin, which
Just got his British cousin.
Mr. Mundane has to be a comic strip character.
Yes, he does.
And he has to be like a bald white guy who walks around in a white shirt and some khaki trousers with business shoes on all the time.
Is he going to be like the Color Bandit though? And every time he comes in, if it's a very big dramatic situation, will he suddenly change it to being really ordinary just by his
He walks in, there's a big shootout going on, the cops are there, it's an armed robbery with helicopters, news crews. He walks in, everyone just walks away.
Oh my God. So that's a funny, but I'll do you one bet. I don't know better, but here's how we could do his whole shtick from this segment in the comic strip. So we show him walking into a scene like that, and then there's just a few panels where he describes it in his mundane voice.
Yes. There you go. Yeah. Because it's the rain.
Oh my God, no! And then to tie it around back to Mason's idea. Sorry, Caitlin, I just want to get this out. And then after he describes it like that,
you see the actual thing.
No, close. Well, not close. So after he describes all that, just a panel or two goes to the people who are actually involved with the epic thing going on, and they're just like, well, when you put it like that, it's just not even worth it. Yeah, man, thanks for ruining it. They all just walk off.
Oh my God.
Oh, that's good. Caitlin, write that down. How would you describe that? Just became its own comic strip.
This is great.
Thank you for the inspiration, Mason. We'll be sure to do your royalty checks.
Is there any more comments we need to get to?
It does not look that way. It does not look that way.
No, because I'm not in there anymore.
That is one thing about having you on the show. I will miss your live tweet comments.
But hey,
you'll still get them on Garden, at least.
That's true. I will still get them on the Garden Saga on my channel, audiobook read by me, on YouTube, The Garden of Lies, read by authors and where you can find it. I believe in you.
Let's be honest, people. The only reason he's got me on the show is so he doesn't have to read my paragraphs of comments. No.
I will have
you get.
Go ahead, Mason.
I was just going to say, you go and look at past episodes of Adventurous After Dark available on the Adventurous Publications YouTube channel. And if you look in the comment section, you will find comments from me that are about as long as the average novel. And that's why Zach had me on the show, so he doesn't have to read them every week.
And then I was just going to say, I'll have you know that getting to those comments was one of the best parts of my day. So eat it. All right, everyone. Hey, we're Team Adventurous. Mason in the Dark. For inaugural show for him and for being on Twitch. Thank you all for being here. It really means the world to us.
Thank you ever so much.
You can check all of us out on YouTube. We also write books. In Mason's case, he puts his poetry and his short stories on his channel. And yeah, thanks for being here. This has been Team Adventurous. Welcome to the adventure. Dun,
Dun, dun, dun,
dun,
dun.
dun,
The last singer?
dun. Yes, Caitlin, I got it.